Researchers are one step closer to curing multiple sclerosis. That's right, there's now a CAR T cell therapy that is hitting U.S. trials for the first time specifically for treating multiple sclerosis. Now, these CAR T cells are cells that have been engineered to specifically target the root cause of the disease of multiple sclerosis. Now, multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease in which your immune cells attack the nerves in your body, specifically the myelin, and then this makes it difficult for these nerves to transmit signals from the brain to the rest of your body. Now, some researchers have seen a role for B cells in contributing to the development of multiple sclerosis. Now, due to the characteristics of a CAR T cell, researchers have found this as a possible tool to target these B cells and fight off what's causing this multiple sclerosis. Now, CAR T cells are already actively being used to treat patients with cancer, but the machinery can be used for other diseases as well. In this case, the autoimmune disease. Now, CAR T cells is a scenario in which they will remove cells from the body of the patient, grow up the specific T cells, add in these CAR or chimeric antigen receptors, grow millions of these cells up, and then infuse these cells back into the patient. Now, what makes them unique is that this CAR or chimeric antigen receptor that's been put on the T cells is now specific for some form of antigen that the cancer produces. And this antigen that the cancer produces will now bind to this receptor on these CAR T cells, which in turn recruit other cells to the general area and tell these T cells we have to do everything in our power to now kill this cancer. Now, the thing about the CAR T cell is that the CAR does not have to be specific for antigen for cancer. It could be for antigen for various things in the body. In this case, for multiple sclerosis, the antigen can be something from the B cell or a protein called CD19 that is expressed on B cells. And so now these CAR T cells can be specific for these disease-inducing B cells that are causing multiple sclerosis. These T cells can then perform killing actions, kill off these B cells, and reduce the disease severity of multiple sclerosis within these patients. Now, it seems like one of the fears researchers have is that CAR T cells can also cause damage to the brain based off of the amount of immune cells that could be present there during the disease process that the CAR T cells would attack as well, which can cause issues like confusion, seizures, and maybe even death. So although researchers are closer to curing multiple sclerosis, these trials are very important in that it will determine its ability to suppress disease as well as the safety and toxicity of the treatment of these CAR T cells in patients as well.